Hello, welcome to my vlog. This is Martin. How are you guys doing? Um, it's good to be back in vlogging. It's actually my first official vlog since I did vlogging 3 years ago. But anyway, I just want to share my journey here in Australia. 4 years na, although actually 5 years na ako dito sa Australia from being an international student, and I'm gonna share with you how I ended up buying a new house here in South Australia. By the way, I am from Baguio City in the Philippines at isa akong teacher doon for nearly 5 years. Most of them were church related teaching. I decided to come here in South Australia as a student way back 2019. I took 2 year course diploma of early learning education for children, and I finished it maybe 3 years ago. In between, there was this pandemic that happened, kaya na-drag yung studies, and so on and so forth. Pero eventually, natapos ko din naman. And I met Christopher. Siya na yung naging partner ko to buy this house. By the way, kakalipat lang namin dito sa bahay na ito. Binili namin noong March 3. We officially bought this house March 3, but we started our application for this house since November 2024. We really like this house kasi sobrang perfect niya sa amin, sa aming lifestyle. Sobrang perfect niya sa gusto naming layout ng bahay, at saka new estate, ibig sabihin new subdivision. We used to live in an old town na medyo hindi na maganda yung environment, at medyo marami ng mga tao na hindi masyadong maganda yung mga behavior doon, kaya gusto namin iwasan yung lugar na yun. At thank God naman, pre-provide niya tong place namin na ito, at saka nahanap ni Chris yung lugar na ito. And yes, it took a lot of processing, it took a lot of patience for us to actually be approved, because of course, like all other Aussies, all other Australians, kailangan nilang mag-apply for mortgage loan. Hindi lahat ng bahay dito ay nababayaran ng full payment. Kailangan talagang bayaran ng utang. So kailangan mag-utang sa bangko. I know sa Philippines parang nakakatakot umutang sa bangko ng malaking halaga para lang pampatay ng bahay, pero dito sa Australia ganun talaga ang ways of living, kaya I feel like it's safe naman, and I feel like it's doable naman. Anyway, pag bumili pala kayo dito ng bahay sa Australia, yung mabibili mo lang is yung bahay lang talaga. Hindi pa tapos yung mga garden, hindi pa tapos yung mga backyard, kasi sarili mong set up yung backyard mo, sarili mong decision kung anong gagawin mo sa backyard mo. Kaya yun, since lumipat kami dito sa bahay na ito, sobrang dami namin ginawa. We took 3 weeks or 2 weeks leave from work para tapusin na agad-agad yung backyard, even though kulang pa rin yung time na yun para matapos yung backyard namin, kasi gusto namin lagyan ng pebbles, lagyan namin ng grass para makalabas yung mga aso, kasi we have 2 indoor dogs na kailangan lumabas from time to time para magwiwi at magpupu doon sa labas, kasi toilet trained sila, hindi sila nagpupupu o nagwiwiwi sa loob ng bahay namin. Yung ginagawa pala namin na ito is naglilay kami ng sand, at saka kino-cover namin to para hindi lumabas yung mga damo in the future. And after laying all these sands at saka plastic cover, ay ilalagay naman namin yung mga gravels para magandang tingnan. Sa side ng bahay na ito ay maglalagay kami ng mga garden beds, mga gravels, simple lang para ba maging presentable yung itsura, kasi sobrang parang putik lang yung andyan nung binili namin. But eventually we got there and we were able to finish what we were thinking to on this side of the house. Yeah, si Christopher lahat yung nagplano kung paano gagawin. Si Christopher lahat yung may experience kung paano nila ginagawa dito sa Australia ang pagle-layout ng mga gravel, ang pagde-design ng mga gardens kasi ako very different yung background ko sa Philippines at parang sa Pilipinas iba yung ways natin ng gardening dito kasi iba yung style nila, kailangan nilang gawin. At sometimes you have to actually abide with the rules and regulations. At ito, dumating na yung potting mix na ilalagay namin naman sa part na maglilay kami ng grasses. Yun, he is very hardworking. I just go with the flow kasi siya yung nakakaalam kung paano gawin at although ako naman yung mas malakas, ako naman yung parang gumagawa ng mas mahirap na trabaho, yung parang bang mabigat na trabaho. Of course, kasi we are partners here. Kailangan naming maging teamwork para matapos lahat ng kailangan gawin. So, after namin prepare yung putik, of course, linagyan namin ng mga fertilizer at flinatin namin, inismoothen namin para flat at maging flush yung look ng ating mga grass. It took us a lot of days. It took us a lot of ordering kasi hindi enough yung dirt, hindi enough yung mga grasses. But eventually, natapos din naman. Thank God, binigay sa amin itong blessing na to kasi gustong-gusto namin itong bahay na ito at hopefully, matagal kaming maninirahan dito. But yeah, so far, this is the update of my life here in Australia. Sobrang daming blessings, sobrang daming challenges, but eventually, yung mga goals, yung mga dreams ay na-achieve naman onti-onti. Yung tulad niya, sabi nila, malayo pa pero malayo na. O, diba? Nakaka-inspire lang kasi sobrang daming hirap. Alam ko yung paghihirap ng mga international students na nag-start from back to zero. They have a very established life in the Philippines but chose to come here in Australia. Yeah, like me. Pero they are still struggling and I salute all their hard work and sacrifices. But anyway, yun na nga, so far, thankful kami na nakabili kami ng bahay dito sa Australia. At kung nagustuhan niyo itong vlog na ito, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you again. If you have any questions, if you have anything to know, want to know about our lives here, please comment down below. Thank you. Bye. Have a good one.